The Southwest agenda for Asiwaju has kicked off presidential campaign for the APC candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu in Osun State. The group promised to ensure 12 million votes for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu in the region come 2023. Ahmed reports.
For the past 2.5 years, members of SWAGA have been working for the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as the presidential candidate of the APC for the 2023 election. The dream was realized during the party's convention in Abuja, and the group has now kicked off the presidential campaign in Ifelodun, Boripe and Odoti Federal Constituency, where the state governor, Adegboye Garitola, hails from.
Now they listened to us, they supported him to become the candidate of the party. After that, we decided that today we must start campaigning in Osun. And from now on, you will see us campaign from federal constituency to federal constituency, local government to local government, and so on and so forth.
They believe in the capacity of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to lead the country.
Because Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is on top of the situation. He's highly experienced. He's a man of incandescent intelligence. He has the capacity. He has the ability. He has the wherewithal. He has the network. He has the connections. He has the world outlook that will make things work for Nigeria.
One thing is for you to be educated, another one was you to have the next exposure for you to rule a nation. Nigeria is not a nation for a beginner. It is not a nation that just anybody can come. It is not a nation that will decide what will happen on the Facebook. We are talking of seriousness here. And you know that the most serious of all the candidates is Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
They are optimistic that the former Lagos State governor will emerge victorious.
We are very optimistic about that because we are not lazy. We are working. That's the traits of Asiwaju. Asiwaju is not a lazy man. Asiwaju works day and night. And what he has told us to do, and what we have also titled ourselves, is to keep working. We will work to the end of the day, and I can bet it with you it's going to be a landslide victory.
Traditional rulers in the constituency had used the opportunity to pray for the victory of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu at the poll.
I'm sure that victory shall be the portion of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your votes must count. We must vote Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is not a matter of political party. He's our son of all traditional rulers in Yoruba land.
It is the first major political event of the APC in Osun State since INEC lifted ban on campaign on the 28th of September. Ahmed, TVC News, Ikirun, Osun State.
The crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party is far from over, with agitations for the national chairman, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, to resign. Governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, has also advised the national chairman to resign his position. Governor Otom said this during an emergency executive council meeting at the government house, Makudi. The governor recalled the national chairman of the party promised to resign if a presidential candidate emerges from the north. He said for the national chairman to restore his integrity, he should follow the path of honor and resign or plead for understanding. Governor Otom and Senator Ayu are both from the Benue Northwest Senatorial District. A former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Vincent Ogbulafor, is dead. He was said to have died of kidney-related issues at a hospital in Canada Thursday night at the age of 73. Mr. Ogbulafor hailed from Olokoro in Umuahia South local government area of Abia State. Family of the deceased is expected to announce burial preparations much later. In the meantime, President Muhammadu Buhari has condoled the family of the late Vincent Ogbulafor. The president, in a statement by his spokesperson, Garba Shehu, commiserated with leaders and members of the PDP, the Olokoro royal family in Umuahia, government and people of Abia State over the loss of the politician. According to President Buhari, the former national chairman will be remembered for his role in the nation's democratic growth, his zeal in sustaining the unity and progress of the country. Other matters now. Several motorists have been stuck along the Agbo-Uromi Road in Delta State for more than 5 days, and that's due to the bad condition of the road. This deplorable road is threatening to cause damage of goods worth millions of naira as the Delta State government calls for immediate intervention from the federal government to fix the road. Ikenna Amechi has more.
Most federal roads in Delta State are failing, perhaps due to their age and the strategic location of Delta State to intercity travels. The Benin-Warri Road, Benin-Onitsha Expressway, Ugele-Asaba Road, Asaba-Ila Road are some of the roads experiencing heavy traffic of articulated vehicles that convey goods to different parts of the country.
This is the Agbo-Uromi Road and is one of the many federal roads in a deplorable condition in Delta State. For commuters here, they have been managing it despite its bad state, but it was made impassable when this vehicle fell and blocked the way.
It was our turn to pass before they say, okay, it's okay for this side now, let these people pass. Then the next thing is for this vehicle to spoil here. No other means of passing through this place, irrespective of the bad nature of that particular track. For like 2 months now, that's the only track we use.
Yesterday we told this one, this red mark, he just reached their born Asun. Grigo again, we just to back. So in the process now, we're just stranded to come out this motor now, and this water way inside this portal now, no need to draw out before motor can enter there and go.
They can't manage it again because the road is totally failed, bad. Government did not remember us here.
The Delta State government is overwhelmed by the number of failed federal roads in the state, despite intervening at various times to salvage the situation.
So if that particular federal road, in this case that is bad, just like a number of others that are also in bad shape, happen to be in Delta, the best thing to do is to call on the federal government to please hasten to come and intervene, because this road has actually been cut into two. We have done a whole lot in the past until we were told that that road has been awarded to a contractor. So in which case, we are asking the federal government to please mobilize a contractor to come and work on this road, because Nigerians are going through a whole lot of hell.
For now, the wait continues for these commuters until this broken down truck is removed from the only portion of the deplorable Agbo-Uromi Road that is motorable. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Agbo, Delta State.
Elsewhere, experts have tasked the federal government to encourage more youth to explore fish farming. This came to the fore at the end of a 3-day fishing training in Akure for more than 85 persons. Ayodeji Moradeyo reports.
Fish farming is one of the most popular type of farming in Nigeria. It has gone beyond the traditional method of fishing in the river and stream. At this training session, which lasted for 5 days, these youth were trained in modern fish farming through a federal government initiative facilitated by federal lawmaker Losin Alade. Over 85 youth drawn from Akure South and North local government areas of the state were trained in basic skills needed for fish farming and production of feeds. At the event, a senior lecturer at the Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, Kalu Ulueze, urged government to encourage more youth to venture into fish farming. He said fishery alone can boost the country's earning instead of over-dependence on crude oil.
These skills I've acquired today, seriously, fish farming business is a money-making business. The intent now is agriculture, farming. Every human being needs food to live and survive. And when you come into fish farming, it's the fastest growing agricultural subsector. So you have market for your fish. So I encourage them to go into fish farming.
On his part, the federal lawmaker urged you to shun social vices and embrace agriculture.
They are doing a lot of programs to improve the agriculture in Nigeria. Yes, this is one of the programs they are introduced to our people. Now, fishery, the federal government can tackle the unemployment through this program.
Some of the beneficiaries expressed gratitude to government for the initiative.
That it teaches us about all this program
all this about fishing. In fact, the man really good as a lecturer. He has taught us many things about how we can build ourselves.
I don't need any white collar job anymore. I will be the owner of my business by myself.
High point of the event was presentation of certificates and fishing materials to the beneficiaries. Aideji Moradeyo, TVC News, Akure.